What's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Waffles here, doing a Call of Duty pre-game review, I guess you could call it. So, Call of Duty over time has built a formula that has always worked, but as much as we rip on it, we still end up always buying it. And for the most part, we enjoy them. But for this next Call of Duty, this might not be the case. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare pre-game.
America's been trying to install democracies in nations for a century, and it hasn't worked one time.
So, if you've watched the full trailer already, you already know what's coming a little bit with the story. That's what I want to talk about first. The good. The very little good I see in this game. The story looks good. I like Modern Warfare 3 story. I love the trio that it brought us, and it was amazing. Black Ops 2, hated it. Ghost, it amused me. I enjoyed it to an extent, but I didn't love it. But this story actually looks interesting in my opinion. I will play the story all the way through. I will buy the game just for the story so far. It looks enjoyable.
These countries don't have the most basic building blocks to support a democracy.
But on top of there being the story as a plus, the graphics look phenomenal. I mean, I know the trailer I have was recorded on Xbox One, and it looks good. The game looks top notch, better than Ghost. They keep improving every year, but this one seems a little like they put a little more effort into it than they have in other games. And upgrading the graphics, I can't wait to see what in graphics wise has in store for us.
Little things like we ought to be tolerant of those who disagree with us. We ought to be tolerant of those who worship a different god than us. That a journalist ought to be able to disagree with the president.
Now for the bad of the next upcoming Call of Duty game. The multiplayer in Call of Duty games is what keeps most of us coming back to it. And even though we bitch about it all the time, we're still playing with our friends, playing alone, staying up all night to prestige. We all do that. But don't feel like I'm going to be pulled into this multiplayer if the multiplayer includes a lot of the shit that's shown in the trailer. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you about the bad that I hope's not in multiplayer, but if it is, it's just going to destroy it completely, is hover bikes. Now, they're shown a couple times in the trailer, I believe twice, maybe 3 times, and if those are included, it's just me. Think of the big maps with Call of Duty, with Halo and the Ghost vehicle. Just think about that. Do you really want that in your Call of Duty game? No, we go buy Halo for that.
Both the support and the control.
Now the next thing that I do not look forward to seeing in the multiplayer of the next upcoming Call of Duty game is Mech Suits. You're freaking Call of Duty. You don't use mech suits or exoskeletons and all that crap. That's Call of Duty is soldier. That's how it's always been. And maybe a dog or a juggernaut. But I could not see mech suits being in Call of Duty. Once again, let's compare this to another game. I'm not saying they took these ideas from any games, but Titanfall. Just go buy Titanfall if you want mech suits.
Democracy? Democracy. People don't want freedom. They want boundaries, rules.
The next thing. There's one more after this, too, unfortunately. Oh, 2 more. Holy crap. Laser guns. I don't know if it's featured in the trailer. I'll try again looking for it. But laser guns. Once again, let's just go buy Halo. Whoa. Laser guns is not meant for Call of Duty except for the ray gun and zombies. I guess I can't say that, but I don't think it should be in there. It ruins the format of what Call of Duty was built on. From World War II games to the slightly maybe advanced future games, more modern, but now we're going into the future, and I was kind of skeptical about it, but now we're going so far in the future. We have laser guns and Call of Duty. I'm not looking forward to it. Next one. Wall climbing. I prefer the jump format that's in Call of Duty already. Press A to jump over the little barrier or jump on the car hood. I don't want to climb walls and scale up buildings. And it's gonna be glitch city. I feel like we're gonna go back in time where you could get under the map and shoot everybody up. I feel like it's gonna break the game a little bit in the what we're used to, and for the most part, we do like what we're used to in Call of Duty. We know what's coming, and it's just little upgrades every year. It's just like Madden, but we still buy them, and we still end up enjoying it for the most part.
People need a leader who can give.
All right, so the last one for the gameplay part, the jumping. It seems like you could super jump, like you're in zero gravity and shit, because of the mech suit. So I guess that's kind of combined, but not really. Why? What game could Halo? You can super jump. I think you can in Crisis. You can jump pretty damn high. So this game seems like it's Halo, Titanfall, and Crisis. It's like they all had a three-way, and here's the baby, Call of Duty 2014.
Got to be tolerant of those.
All right, for the last part about my bitching spiel about Call of Duty is the name. Holy hell, does this name suck? Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That's the best they could come up with. I know they helped with Modern Warfare 3, but you're going to just go with Advanced Warfare? It's just, yeah, it's so generic. And it's sad to see. I mean, Black Ops was kind of a cool name. World at War, Modern Warfare. And hell, I was even okay with Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, because it was the same thing. Black Ops 2, I guess because the story was linked, but the games didn't feel linked that much. But those titles are their own. Advanced Warfare feels generic. Black Ops was its own. Modern Warfare was its own. World at War was its own. But when you go to Advanced Warfare compared to the rest of the titles, it seems generic as hell and boring, and just like they just said, here we go. That's where we're gonna call you, and just sent it on its way. It looks like this is gonna be another cash-in, which I expected, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. It got its graphical update. It it got the update for graphics. The story looks good. Most of Call of Duty's always have a strong story, or somewhat strong, except for Black Ops 2. I hate Black Ops 2 story. But the multiplayer is where they need to stay strong if they want to continue to sell as good as they usually do. And if the stuff shown in this trailer, yeah, if it's in the multiplayer, it's going to be shit. It's going to be shit, and that we might see two Call of Duties we might be back to two developers after that, back to Infinity Ward and Treyarch. Sledgehammer Games, I'm rooting for you, but from what you're showing me and us, it's not going to look that good. It's not going to play that good. It's going to look amazing. It's just not going to play good. So tell me what you think about the new trailer in the comments below for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I will try to keep you guys posted as much as I can about any new information that comes up about this game. So stay tuned, and adios.
Give them that, and they'll follow. And that's where I come in.